Last month, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman decided to surprise the entire internet by announcing Deadpool 3. A lot of people were excited that Wolverine was coming back to the MCU. But here's why I don't think we're going to be getting the mutants all too soon. Now, I don't think that they're going to be coming into the MCU proper at this point, considering this movie is coming out right before Avengers Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. It makes the most sense that they would be using Secret Wars to bring back classic X-Men characters and Fox Universe actors, and then move forward after the fact, creating their own X-Men for the MCU. I think they're going to be using Secret Wars as Phase 6's Spider-Man No Way Home to bring back that nostalgia factor and to give everybody more reasons to want to see this film, as it'll be the culmination of the Fox, Sony, and Marvel universes. This will really give Marvel the opportunity to bring back classic actors with the brand recognition that they've had for so long. In Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart's case, they've been synonymous with the characters of Professor X and Wolverine for at least 20 years. So it would make the most sense for Marvel to capitalize on this brand recognition and bring them back for one big finale. Yes, they did get to say their goodbyes in Logan, but everything changes with the multiverse. They already said that they were done, but Patrick Stewart came back for Multiverse of Madness, and Hugh Jackman decided to come back for Deadpool 3. So who's to say that Deadpool 3 will really be Hugh Jackman's last outing with the Claws? Secret Wars, on the other hand, give them the opportunity to interact with other characters from the Marvel Universe, something they really didn't have the chance to do with the Fox characters. They were really isolated in who they would be able to work with, so having all of them be able to meet in Secret Wars on Battleworld would really give them the opportunity to branch out. And who knows, we could even see returning characters from the old Fantastic Four. I mean, it would be really funny to see Human Torch Chris Evans interact with Captain America Chris Evans. It would also give a chance to bring the first-class actors in touch with the original X-Men. They did that once with Days of Future Past, but this would give them the chance to mingle with other characters from different franchises. And once we do get Secret Wars, we'll really be able to see who Marvel is wanting to keep moving forward. Maybe Secret Wars is going to be their trial run to see who they want to keep on from the previous universes. But I guess only time will tell. Secret Wars can be the point where we can bring in characters from across the multiverse. To me, it makes the most sense for Marvel to bring in the old actors from the X-Men movies, get one last hurrah with them so they can get a final send-off, and recast moving forward after Secret Wars. I mean, in the comics, Secret Wars is where they bring in all characters from across the multiverse. I mean, look at the new Jonathan Hickman run. It also gives them a chance for all of these characters to finally be able to interact with each other, which is something they really couldn't do when the universes were separate. Plus, they're able to get the recognition of the former actors coming back for their roles, and create their own stories moving forward without having to rely on previous movies. This would also give credibility to some of the rumors that were circulating around Giancarlo Esposito coming in as Professor X for the future, and possibly even Denzel Washington coming in as Magneto. That would be something really interesting to see. I personally am really behind that idea. I think it would be an interesting take. There was really dark history around Magneto in the past. They could possibly even tie it into darker history of modern day. Who knows? They could say that the X gene could slow down his aging. It would be interesting to set him around something very traumatic, like some versions of Magneto were, like in X-Men First Class, where they had Michael Fassbender's Magneto centered around the Holocaust and concentration camps. They can make the X gene slow down Magneto's aging to make him around for something like the Tulsa Massacre, which was recently highlighted in HBO's Watchmen. Just a thought, but it's a way that they could change the actors just a little while sticking true to previous themes from the movies and comics. This would also give them the opportunity to tell new and interesting stories, something that isn't just a rehash of previous films or comics. But who knows, maybe they will keep some of the X-Men from previous films. Maybe they'll finally bring back Evan Peters as Quicksilver, and not just a cheap throwaway joke.
Boner.
I don't think that we're finished seeing them just yet, but I guess only time will tell. Who would you want to see recast? Or who would you want to see brought back from previous versions of the films? But let me know what you think. Like and subscribe for more theories.